Okay, we're here. We're live. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to the program. I'm your buddy Uncle Bruce. I got my sweatshirt in yesterday. It arrived from Redbubble, so I like this game. I got my T-shirt now. I've got my sweatshirt here. I got my coffee mug here. I like this game. I have a feeling you like this game too. This game of writing options is kind of a fun little game because you're the casino and you're taking the bets from the gamblers and saying, thank you for the easy money, man. Thank you for the easy money. One of the biggest comments I get, one of the most common comments I get, let me put it that way, is not if any of you make money writing options. I don't get that question from people. People see me, talk to me, or I have one-on-ones, or people send me an email. You don't ask me, how do I make money doing this? I can't seem to make money doing this. That's not the problem. The question that I get a lot is, when is it time to take a profit? How much of a profit should I take? Like, these are first world trading problems for my viewers. When is the right time for me to pull out of this trade and say, that's enough, and I want to do another position? There is no right answer. There's no wrong answer. A profit is a profit, and when you take one, you take one. For some of you, I know you are religiously saying to yourselves, as soon as this contract shrinks by half of its value, I'm on my way. Some of you will say, you talk to each other and so on, and you compare notes, and some of you will say, well, if I'm up half the money, and I wrote a contract for, say, 2 months expiry, it's got a 60-day lifespan, and in 2 weeks, I'm already ahead 50% on my trade, and I can only make the other 50% for the remainder of the time, which is 3/4 of the time left. That's too long for me to make that little amount of money. I'm going to take my profit at 50% range, then I'm going to roll into a new trade that's good for, again, 2 months, if that's your mentality. And it might be the same strikes. It might be a different strike, totally different scenario. If it's a credit spread, you might be adjusting them somewhat to reposition yourself and bring in this capital and go, okay, if this one drops by 50%, when that happens, that's when I'm out of here. If a stock goes the wrong direction on me and I'm not getting 50%, or the contract, the spread, the value is just not shrinking at this point, I've got time on my side. And if time doesn't give me the win because the stock is going against me, it's going either higher or lower, depending on what you've done, I will deal with it. I will then look at a rollover. And if I do a rollover, it will be, again, under parameters that I seek to offer more time for the trade to come through, but I might extract a larger credit on the next position and go from there. Each is different, and each of you is completely different than the other. I cannot give you a golden rule because none of you are the same. You're all different from each other. You all have different thoughts and time frames. Welcome to the party, pal. Just got to say, the last couple of days, Jen and I have been reminded how grateful we are that you are viewers of this channel and that you follow me. First of all, we received in the mail, we put an order in with our friends over here at the Flint Creek Soap Company, and we got some soap sent to us this week. Oh, it's wonderful stuff. Gosh, that's good stuff. The official soap company of Stock Markets with Bruce. Absolutely wonderful. And then yesterday, after my show with you folks, after seeing you yesterday, Jen and I went to one of the local golf and country clubs here to meet some friends of ours of the channel. We caught up with Kent and caught up with Mom and Kent, and got presented with a Trader Joe's tote bag, a little mini tote bag. That's not the big deal. The big deal was what's in here. And look at this. Look at what we got our hands on here. It's the Philippe, or the Philippe, the original hot mustard topping. This is good stuff. Home of the French dip sandwich. This is the hot mustard from Philippe. Some people call it Philippe. Established in 1908 is when they established the business, the restaurant. And if you've ever been to downtown Los Angeles, across the street from Union Station, the railroad station in downtown LA, this is where you find Philippe. And they sell this mustard. You can take it home with you. You walk in there and you order your double dipped on French bread, the roast beef sandwich. And every table in the restaurant has a container of that mustard. You can apply it as much or as little as you want. A warning, extremely hot, extremely hot. You want to clear out your sinuses, though? This is where you go, and that's what you use. And you can buy one of these to take home, or two or three. And so it was wonderful to see Kent yesterday, both of them, mom and the son. Kent is going for his ultimate objective since the age of 5. He's 18 now. He's going to become a professional golfer, and he's putting in the work. It is inspiring to meet someone that is considerably younger than yourself. In my case, being 69, I'm catching up with an 18-year-old young guy who is putting in the effort and the work to become a professional golfer. And he's going now to Arizona State this fall. He starts university this fall on the Arizona State team. There are only 7 members on the team, if I got my numbers straight. Only 2 are added this year. He's one of them. Of all the thousands of applicants, of the tens of thousands of hopefuls who want to join the Arizona State golf team, 2 are coming in this fall. He's one of the 2. Making the cut, or what? Awesome. I asked him, is it fun? Is it fun doing the work? He goes, no, it's not fun. It's working. Hitting bucket after bucket of golf balls on the driving range and taking lessons and learning all the ins and outs of the game. It's called work. Winning is where the fun is. And there you go. You and I see golfers on television at the height of their careers, or at a pinnacle in their lives, where they've joined the tour and they're on television with Jim Nantz talking about them. That is the end of the road of a long road of work to get there. You can say you're born with a talent to play golf. You could say that. You could say people are born with a talent to be baseball players or football players or basketball or hockey players. They're born with it, yeah, but there's so much work put into the art of the business. And I'm just being given a glimpse as to just what it takes to get there. And I'm stoked. I'm pretty stoked. Mom and son are both option writers. They watch me here every day. They're following this channel. They're following you guys. They're listening to what you're saying. They're listening to me read your comments. And they're trading options. And it's now been 3 years, or at least 3 years for mom. And money is being made from the option market to get the son to the PGA Tour. Is this inspirational? I am stoked. I get so pumped up that I have Gold Bagel members following me on this channel. Chillin' members are following me. You're paying either $10 a month or $25 a month to be a member of this channel. That to me is unbelievable. But to know that one of those Gold Bagel members, having been here for as long as she has, making money from options for that amount of time to fund the dream to get this young guy to the PGA Tour, and a huge step going into the Arizona State golf program has been reached. My God, it's unbelievable. So many of you are probably responsible for this young guy getting to where he is, because many of you have shared ideas with me, and we've talked about option trades and ideas, and they're watching and they're learning along with you and I, and growing and bringing in the dinero. So thank you, everybody, for sharing your thoughts, being part of this bagel familia as we grow together and become even better and deadlier at option writing. Thank you all very much. Today's show, what did I call today's program? Should option writers create call or put credit spreads on Amazon, Apple, Nvda, Google, Tesla, Palantir, AI, GameStop. Name your favorite stock. What should option writers be doing? And should you be looking at 2-week options, 3-week, 4 weeks, 5, 6, 8? How long out should you be looking to do credit spreads? Should you be on the call side? Should you be on the put side? And where and how and what? Well, those are always the questions that option writers ask themselves. The answer is not only yes or no and which ones, but then it's a matter of, well, if I'm going to write a credit spread, should I be on the put or call side, and why? And one of the answers is the answer you seek is from the stock itself. Most of the time, the stock in question that you're thinking of doing a credit spread trade on will tell you what to do. I have to think that with Amazon coming out with their results last night after the market, and the guidance not being up to standard, not being optimistic enough, I guess is the word I will use, or the wording I will use, with Amazon not thrilling the street enough with their guidance, you got to wonder, hey, maybe Amazon has topped out a little bit here, and maybe Amazon, with a 52-week high of $242 and trading at $232 right now, down 650. Maybe the $242 52-week high is a little too optimistic. And it might be time to write call credit spreads on Amazon, maybe today for, say, 2 weeks or 3 weeks. The question is, what strike? And I would think that 10 to 15% above the price of the stock is where you want to be always. And so if you do a $5 credit spread or a $10 credit spread, the question is, can you bring in 6% return on your capital, 8 or 10? Is it that possible? Do you have to go further up to get that? Because if the high of the stock is 242, 52-week high, and you can write 250 or 255, 260 range credit spreads on calls, what are the odds that Amazon is going to hit new all-time highs of its stock in the next 2 to 3 weeks? With the news that just came out and the way the stock is trading. Now, it's possible. Let's not kid ourselves. It is possible that Amazon could come out and say, "Hey, look, we just posted huge numbers, and we expect to post very good numbers. And our AI is we're investing in AI big time, and maybe AI news comes out to the market in the next week or two that is very positive for everybody. Great for Nvda, great for Microsoft, great for IBM, great for Amazon. And maybe the shares do have a dip for now and then have a run back to the highs. But if you've only given the stock 2 to 3 weeks of time on a call credit spread to hit 265 or 260 or however high you've pulled the string on this thing, chances are that the stock is not going to hit highs and higher highs in the next 2 to 3 weeks with what we saw or are seeing this morning. And that might be your indication from the stock itself that's saying to you, hey, I'm telling you, I'm Amazon, I'm telling you, I'm not going to hit new highs in the next 2 to 3 weeks. It might be a few months before I hit new highs. It'll have to be probably 3 months from now when I come out with my first quarter results that I'm already a month into and I've surprised you. But if you're doing 2 or 3 week credit spreads right now, you're nowhere near the next earnings report for Amazon. That's 3 months away before the next earnings report is released. So you've got now 12, 13 weeks to look at doing credit spreads, call credit spreads perhaps, on Amazon and start taking off how much a week? Can you pull out 4% a week from Amazon shrinkage? Can you pull out 6% a week? Think about the capital you could be generating. If you're going to use $10,000 in capital to do an Amazon call credit spread trade, and you're doing a $10 spread between the call you write and the call you buy, That's $1,000 per credit spread. You're going to do 10 at a time. Well, if you're pulling out 8% gross, which is $800, and leaving $200 on the table and pulling out $600 every 2 weeks or so, then you're going to do that about twice a month. You're going to bring $1,200 a month off of your 10 grand into your hands. And that's a 12% return on a monthly basis. If you bring in 6% gross, which is $600, and you leave $200 on the table, you take $400 off, double it per month on average, you're pulling $800 a month out of $10,000 a month from an Amazon call credit spread. Is $800 a month going to make a difference in your life? If it's part of your margin account and your objective is to quit your day job. Well, with $10,000 of capital, if it can generate $800 in income, you can now extrapolate in your mind how many dollars do you need to have to generate a return of 8% a month to get away from your day job. This is what many of you are going to do. And so if you think to yourself, well, if I have $100,000 available to play with credit spreads, I might do 10,000 for Amazon and 10,000 for another stock and another stock. 10 positions are going, so I'm not in any one stock for all of it. But if I'm pulling out 800 here, 800 here, 800 here, that's $8,000 a month in gross revenue by utilizing $100,000 in capital. What am I getting paid at work? What is my day job pay? What are my expenses per month? How much do I need a month to get by on? And if that number is 4, 5, 6,000, and you're possibly generating 8,000 in a month, you're actually leaving a couple of thousand in the account to compound going forward. And so 6 months from now, are you sitting on 100,000 plus 12,000 in additional profits that you've left in the account, and you're now working with $112,000? You're getting 8% on that money now. Are you now bringing in 9,000 a month, not 8? And there you go. There's your question. If you're only pulling out 4 a month because you're clearing $4,500 a month now at work after tax, you take $4,000 a month out of your account because you don't need that $500 a month to commute back and forth. You don't need to buy Starbucks coffee at $8 a cup anymore. You don't need to buy lunch at work anymore. All these work expenses are out the door, at least $500 a month off the table. You might go, I only need $4,000 a month to live on. We're doing just fine with that. I'm generating $8,000. That leaves $4,000 a month to compound. Not a bad idea. You may find, however, that you are able to pull 8% a month out, and you're doing it on $50,000, and that's $4,000 a month on $50,000. And right there, you're saying to yourself, well, I have $150,000 in my 401k and my Roth over here, or my RRSP in Canada. I'm generating call premium or writing covered calls over there on those sheltered accounts, tax sheltered accounts. But I'm also generating $4,000 a month in my cash on hand capital that I'm going to live on. Now, you might find that you're not going to quit your day job, or you might quit your full-time job because you found a part-time job that brings you $2,000 a month on the side, plus $4,000 from 50 grand. There's $6,000 a month. That's quite comfortable for you to quit that full-time commitment and now have much more time to manage your portfolio during market hours, which used to be working hours. Your part-time gig might be a consulting gig, and that you're doing that work off market hours, maybe late in the afternoons or first thing in the morning before the market opens, or on weekends, and you're bringing your $2,500, whatever you're bringing in on the side over here, plus you've got this side gig over here called the option business, and then you've got your retirement building business over there. You're a busy person managing your assets. That might be a way to play it. Amazon might well be the perfect stock right now to do call credit spread writing on. Might well be. Looking at other candidates, the Magnificent Seven: Apple, Tesla, Microsoft, Google, Nvda, and Meta, the other 6 others. Which is the way to go? Are you better off with Apple, for example, trading around the 260 mark, give or take? Are you better off with Apple now at $233 a share? Should you be with a 260 high looking at credit spreads on calls there? that might be a good idea. You might want to decide to write 255 and 260 call credit spreads on Apple because, and again, I'm talking about contracts, credit spreads that last less than a month. They might be 4 weeks or less. That might be the area for Apple to exploit because for it to hit new highs, and these are all-time highs, in 4 weeks from now, it might not be on the table. What about Tesla? The high for 52 weeks is $488. It's trading at $371.85 right now. Can you look at 425 to 450, somewhere in that neighborhood, as a reasonably safe place to write call credit spreads between now and a month from now? Microsoft, the high of Microsoft 52 weeks is 468. Microsoft is 415 a share right now. Should you be looking at perhaps 450 to 470 as your neighborhood to find credit spreads to write on Microsoft? Can you extract 4% on your money in the next 2 weeks on shrinkage? If you write a 4-week contract, will it shrink enough in 2 weeks to extract a 4% return? You've got homework to do. Google, 208 for the 52-week high, 193 is where we're at right now, 192.97. Is this another call credit spread position to go into? Should you be looking at Google somewhere around the 220, 25, 30 range, somewhere in that neighborhood or higher, again, for 4 weeks or less? Nvidia, 153 is the 52-week high. Earnings come out in a few weeks. 128 is where the stock is at. Are you afraid that Nvidia might run past 153 for a new all-time high? Well, then you're going to have to look at 160.65 call options, call spreads. If you want to do puts on Nvidia because you're not worried about the downside so much, you're more worried about the upside. With a 128 stock price right now, should you be looking at maybe 90s to 100s or 1 to 110s? 110 might be too close to the mark on the puts. Keep that in mind. Other stocks to watch. GameStop, 24.85 is where I last saw it trading. Let me double check where it is now. 24.91 is where GameStop is right now. The 52-week high, $65. The low, $10. Put credit spreads is where I'm most comfortable with GameStop. Right now, I'd be looking at 18 to 20s. Can you do $2 credit spreads on GameStop with $18 and $20 puts? Can you bring in 6, 8, 10, 12% premium for the next month or so? Daring the stock to go that much lower than the 24.90 they're at now? Those are the questions. I'm not interested in call credit spreads on GameStop at the moment because I worry with GameStop that they have $4.6 billion in cash. Any announcement that they get into could run the market to 30, 35, and I don't want to be caught on calls. I'd rather have puts die than try to run the calls. What about AI? C3.ai Incorporated, the best stock symbol in the business, AI. What do you do with this one? It's a 33.84, up 19 cents. And the 52-week high is $45. The 52-week low is 19. And here we are at 33.65. I think you can go on either side of this market, in my humble opinion. But I would certainly be on the call side, 38 to 40, for, again, the next 2 to 4 weeks. On the put side, I'd probably be 28 to 30, comfortably out of the way. You might do an iron condor on AI. Palantir, what is the story on Palantir? Should you be just in call credit spreads, put credit spreads, iron condors? Should you be buying deep in the money calls and writing poor man cover calls? What do you do? The stock has risen dramatically in the last month from the 70 range now to this 110 range. The stock at the moment is trading around 112. The high, 52-week high or all-time high, was set yesterday at 111 odd. It's going to set a new high now, but the way it looks, the 52-week low is $20. If you're going to do call credit spreads on Palantir, I would want to be a good 20% ahead of the market. I would want to be 130 to 140 135.45 up there safely, 2 to 4 weeks time frame. I'm kind of wondering, maybe Palantir is topping out a little bit. Maybe it's reaching its, not mediocre, mid-ish, it's high-ish range for now. It's had a great run. It had a real boost here with the earnings. Maybe every single shareholder is up on Palantir right now. When it was 112, it's now 110.90. But in this neighborhood, you got to know that 99.8% of every single shareholder of Palantir is at record highs on their investment on Palantir. Everyone's in the profit mode. Should they now think about a $100 downside as a reasonable pullback range? Well, if you're looking at a 2 to 4 week call credit spread and you're in this 130 to 140 range, maybe that is the perfect neighborhood to hang out at, with the stock possibly backing up into the 105 neighborhood for a bit of a pullback in the next week or two. You won't be in this thing for 4 full weeks if you get into a 4 week spread. Interesting stuff. And then ASTS, what to do there? The 52-week high, $39. The 52-week low, $2. It's at $27.74, up 62 cents this morning. It was up $2.41 yesterday. It was $18 a week and a bit ago. $19, $20 in the last week and a half, 2 weeks. Here we are at $27.70. They just finished a $460 million capped call financing deal, convertible in the high 40s. The stock has to reach $45 to $50 in order for that capped call deal to pay off. The stock is now $27.70. Should you be looking at call credit spreads or put credit spreads? Proverbial question. Many of you have written cash secured puts on ASTS, and I say congratulations. And those of you out there who have done cash secured puts, some of you now are going to be eyeing the option chain here very closely all day today, next week. And if your puts have backed off by 50% or so, you might entertain a rollover of puts. You might decide, I'm going to buy back my 20s and write 22s or 2250s. I might buy back my 17s and write 2250s. I might buy back my 20s or 22s and write 25s. I might buy back my 25s and write 30s. Again, all of you who are in whatever position you're in will decide which way to go. But grabbing additional cash with the stock running like it is, not a bad idea, because the premiums on the puts are very high. Put credit spreads might be an excellent place to follow this stock. Where you are watching it at 27 odd, you might be in the $20, $22 put credit spread neighborhood for only 2 weeks out, 4 weeks out, with a plan to close it out in the next 2 weeks, 1 week. That might be a place to go. So there's a number of ideas for you to think about with all of these different entities. Let me know what your thoughts are. Anyway, there you have it. The job numbers came out. We got the job creation numbers. 138,000 were done. A few more than that were expected, but unemployment rate is down to 4% officially because they've made adjustments, which they do at the end of each year. And so now the question is the market going to be positive or negative with this with this kind of news? Or will it not give a damn and not even care? We'll find out in 30 minutes when the market opens. At the moment, I can tell you that the Dow is up 1 point, so it's a nothing burger. S&P is down 1.5 points, nothing burger, and NASDAQ down 7 3/4, a nothing burger. So there you go. Crude oil up 47 cents. It's not going anywhere. 71.08. It can't catch a bid. There have been attempts to try to talk it up and run it up and talk about production cutbacks in Saudi Arabia and all this stuff. It's not working. It's not working at all. The oil price did break 80 a few weeks back, early in just as Trump was becoming president, but it's now 71, and the oversupply of oil is evident everywhere. With the Bank of England cutting back interest rates yesterday, signaling to the world that our economy isn't doing so well, we need to get it going. That means oil consumption for the UK is lower. They're not going to use as much oil as previously expected by the optimists. If the ECB, the European Central Bank, keeps cutting rates, and they've done it again just a few weeks ago, that's telling the world the Europeans don't need more oil this year. They need less oil this year. China, yeah, less oil. They don't need more oil. Bad news for Russia trying to sell it under the table. Bad news for Iran trying to sell it under the table. And bad news for OPEC trying to control a market that they don't have control over anymore. So there you are, 7104 on one. Just my 2 bits worth of thoughts on this. Trip Hazard, thank you for the first thumbs up of the day. Richard Carlin is here. Wing Commander, Big E, the man, CKT, Eddie Martin. Thank you all for hitting the thumbs up button already for us. DH, Larry Titus, John Gill, Rice Checks, Weber Day, Tom Kaufman, JL Mark, Hector, thank you. And also Andre Delatorre, good morning to you. Mike H. Oh, yeah, that stuff is good. Corinne is here. Luca, number 49, and ciao all from Gatwick Airport as I'm leaving London to go back to Milan. Right on, buddy. Have a great weekend over there. Harry Tran, good morning. Uncle B, Cutting Edge Flicks, number 49 on the meter. Good morning, Bruce, and good morning to all in the family here. Doug Kuber, good morning. I'm the big number 50 on the thumbs up meter today. Right on. Why do you think, Bruce, SoFi is down lately? A healthy pullback or a shorter's back on the offensive? I think it's just a reasonable reaction to an unbelievable run. We went from $8 ballpark to $18 in a pretty short period of time, with a year-end quarterly coming through. All good. The opportunities have been thrown at every one of you who are shareholders of SoFi to take advantage of the run, and it's still there to this moment in time. The opportunity to cash in is there, to write cash secured puts and guarantee a $20+ return to your account is still on the table. Congratulations. Absolutely go cash heavy and utilize the capital from writing cash secured puts to do credit spreads or something else. I think it's great. Good morning, James of the Misty Tree. Let's see here. Mike says, I just sold 700 shares of GameStop yesterday so that I can put that cash to work writing cash secured puts instead. I can't believe the moves I'm comfortable making now with your help. I get this message so many times privately and here, and I'm thrilled to see this. I really am. I am so proud of so many of you who have been here a little while to know that when this guy says, here's an idea to think about, he's not thinking about ways to lose money. He's thinking of ways to help you make money. And there is nothing wrong with writing cash secured puts on GameStop, whether you want to write 20s, 25s, 30s, 35s, whatever you want. You can bring in a lot of capital. The further out you go, the capital coming to you is massive. 30% of the price of the cash you can use, or higher, 35, 40%. Is there something wrong with taking an additional 35% capital into your hands and then earning interest on all this money? There's nothing wrong with that. Not a damn thing. Mike, way to go. Alex, personally, I'm glad SoFi is down. I ended up selling calls for April right before it popped to this range, and I'd rather be bought out and rebuy the stock than buy the call options at a major loss. To each his own. What else? The man is asking, Alex, have you thought about selling the shares and writing cash secured puts? Alex, well, I wrote on the actual stock, so to sell them, I need to buy the calls back. But theoretically, if you buy the calls back for one price, sell the stock, and then write cash secured puts for another price, can you bring in as much money on selling cash secured puts that it'll cost you to buy the calls? Overall on your portfolio, you have to look at your value of your account right now. How much cash would it turn into? How many cash secured puts can you write? How much can you bring in depending on which one you write? This is the proverbial question for people who've been writing options on SoFi. Charlie, number 67. Good morning, everybody. Beach Boy, I've been a member of this man's channel for 46 months. Way to go, Kent and Mom. Way to go, Kent's mom. Loving this, loving it. Amy, good morning, everybody. What else is going on here? Nagar, I can't pronounce that name. NM is saying, you go and sell bagels and mugs on the street signals. You go to, I have no idea what that means. Jeff, good morning, Bagelers. Happy expiry day to from Laredo, Mexico. Thank you, gamblers, for funding my nice vacation. Let's get that moolah. There you go. I get more of these comments all the time from viewers. I love this stuff. Man, do I love hearing from you guys that are on vacation, courtesy of the gamblers that are coming to your slot machine. As you write options, you are offering them to play on your slot machine. They're handing you the money up front, and you're watching those profits come to you because they don't get that much money back after a while. They get less back than they gave you. Welcome to the party, pal. Welcome to your party. I like this. Uncle Bruce, should I write options before the earnings date, Uncle B? It depends on the stock, depends how long you want to write options for, depending on what account the contracts are being written in, where's the stock, on and on and on. Okay. Oh, NM hates me. He's not an uncle. He's a beggar. That's all he does. He just begs people for money all the time. Callum, SMCI maybe double in a week? Really? Are you thinking? Charlie, great tips this morning. Thank you, Uncle B. Charlie, some people betting big SMCI is going up on earnings. Wow. Are you a gambler or are you a casino? If you're asking me, hey, Uncle Bruce, I want to gamble on SMCI. What do you think I should do? I don't have an answer for you because I'm not here to help you be a gambler. I'm here to try to get you to be a casino. If you think it's going to have a wonderful run, why don't you write cash secured puts right now? In the money cash secured puts. Write puts that are $5 ahead of that are $5 in the money, a plus premium for a year out. Can you bring in 40% yield on your capital writing a cash secured put on this stock? And if half of it is book value and half of it is time premium, and the stock doesn't go up, you're sitting there going, well, I'll buy it. I'll buy the stock for these cash secured puts. I got all this money against the put. My net cost to buy this stock is way lower than what it's trading at. I'm happy to play that game. I'm gambling that way. I'll play that as a gamble. You want to call it a gamble? That's what I'll do. On the other side of it, the stock does nothing. Okay, it doesn't move at all. It plus or minus 3 or 4%, and nothing happens. You're still laughing. You brought in this massive amount of cash, writing cash secured puts. You're holding interest income in on the money you're sitting on, and you're going, these puts are going to lose half their value because it's time premium. Thank you very much. So I'm going to win on that front. On the other one, the stock goes up, way up. You're going, thank you, sir. May I have another? You'll buy those puts back for a fraction of what you sold them for, and you'll write another set of puts, $5 or $10 a share higher again. So you're a believer in the upside momentum of the stock. Don't buy the stock. Write cash secured puts. That's what casinos do. Be a casino. You don't need to own any stock to make money around here. Anyway, this is from your beggar. I'm just your old beggar telling you, this is what you should do. This is how I beg for money. This is how I beg for money. Apparently, there you go. Giddy up, everybody. Charlie, good luck, Colin. I might write a spread or two. Jeff, that jobs report missed its mark. We'll see what happens. Sharon, number 87, have a great weekend. Thank you, Sharon. Mark, number 90, a good morning all. Bobby Atkinson, I have been a member of this man's channel. I have been a member of this man, the beggar, the old beggar, for 35 months. I've been sending him money for 35 months because he begs really good. I think Bobby makes money, though. I think Bobby has read between the lines, and he's figured me out. He's figured out that, yeah, he begs for money all the time. But, he occasionally drops a couple of hints as to how to make money in this market, and I'm making money. So I'm going to stay a member of this guy's channel. JL Mark, I don't know why JL is a member of my channel. I have no idea. In 40 months, he must be out of his mind. I have no idea. Why are people members of this channel? Why do they send this old beggar money? Why do they do that? They don't even send it to me. They send it to YouTube. And then YouTube sends me a part of the money because memberships are managed by the YouTube people. There's got to be a reason, but some people don't understand, I guess. Mark, number 101, I'm helping the cause. Thank you, Wing Commander. Bruce, any thoughts on Archer, ARACHR? Is that what it's called? I don't even know. Some folks on Discord, including myself, have been writing cash secured puts and covered calls on this thing ever since it was around $3 a share. Well, if you've been here a while, you're aware of the fact that I'm a beggar, but you're also aware of the fact that I've been kind of dissuading some of you from being gamblers, but I can't stop you. And hey, whatever works for you. It's like I said, it's your money and it's your trading. I don't know what my thoughts are on ACHR. I'm going to write this one down here, ACHR. I'm going to have to look into it and just see what's going on here. This is from Wing Commander. I'm writing down your name and I'm writing down the stock symbol. So when I talk about this next week, I'll know who put me onto it, okay? Hey, if it's working, it's working. Keep in mind one thing, and that is if you're a cash secured put writer, you're looking for upside of the stock because that is a bullish move. You believe in the upside of the stock. Maybe the stock is backed off from highs and is in a low range. You write cash secured puts, figuring it'll go back to where it was or go beyond where it was. You're going to be a winner. If you can write a cash secured put that is all premium, then you're going to win on the shrinkage. That's your mentality. The stock either goes up in a hurry and I win, or the stock doesn't go up in a hurry and I win because the contract is going to pitter out to nothing, piddle out to zip. If you are a credit spread writer, you're looking for cash income, revenue, soon, quick, fast. You're writing way out of the money calls or puts. You have your reasons, you know why. But if you're working on stocks, you're doing these trades on shares, on companies that have very small floats, that are very small market cap corporations, and you are noticing that the Reddit crowd and the Wall Street Bets crowd follow these stocks, you are aware of something. You are playing a miniature GameStop game from 4 years ago. You're playing the game where you believe enough capital is going to come into the stock on speculative buys that will overwhelm the float of the stock because it's a small cap company compared to Nvidia or even Sofi. Maybe it's a $1 billion company, not a $15 billion company or trillion-dollar company. And you know that, yeah, a couple $1 million of buying comes into the stock. The stock's going to go up 30% in price because of the volatility that will be onto this stock if enough buying comes in against a small float. This is where a credit spread can pay you, or a cash secured put can pay you handsomely if you're on the right side of that trade. But you're buying into the volatility. You are agreeing with the volatility. And the one trick that could trip you up, the one problem can be from time to time, volume surges and volume backs off and volume surges. And that could also happen in the option market. And if it happens in the option market, liquidity disappears for a while, or spreads begin to widen on contracts you're into. You're not into contracts at the money where the action is, because call options that are at the money with 1 or 2 or 3 weeks to go are the most popular, the heaviest traded, and likely have a very small spread. Call options or put options 15 or 20% out of the money with 3 or 4 months to go, a little longer time frame, they don't trade as often and they have much wider gaps between bid and ask. Now, you can sometimes take advantage of bid gaps in bids and asks because of stink bids and stink offers, but sometimes that backfires on you. You try to get the top price on the sale and the lowest price on the buy, but they don't trade anyway. They just don't trade. And now you're locked into a trade and you can't get out. That can be a problem, again, depending on the stock and the volume and the speculation and the volatility. So how you play this is important. And how much you put into it is everything. You putting in too much money, you might be playing a game of chicken where you're going to get knocked around pretty badly because of spreads that are just going to wipe you out. Look, if the stock is a darling of the market and it's a hot stock and the market loves the story and the stock trades 50 million a day and the options are trading thousands of contracts all the time, and you're in the area of the money, or you're trying to play 2, 3, 4 week contracts, you may be just fine. But there can be times where these stocks have a surge, and then whatever event caused the surge is come and gone, and now things get quiet and volume gets quiet, and all of a sudden the day traders go play somewhere else. They're in the other playground across the street. Your playground over here has got leaves blowing in it. There's nobody playing it but you, and there's no one on the other side of the teeter-totter. You're on one side going, why won't anyone sit on the other side of the teeter-totter? Where's that fat kid? So keep that in mind, all right? But I understand. Macro. Hey, Uncle Bruce, terrible idea to sell covered calls on Sofi 2 to 3 weeks out in the 18 range. With 13,000 shares, I don't need a huge premium. I know it's not the cash secured put that you recommended, but I don't want to sell the stock yet. Is it a terrible idea? Well, you're chasing pennies probably, is what you're doing. And look, you got 13,000 shares. So you're going to do 130 contracts? And if you can pull in 20 cents, it's $2,600. I get it. Hey, $2,600. You can buy a 100-inch television at Costco for $2,700. So, okay. But I look at this and I think, well, if you were to write 50 cash secured puts and haul in $6 a share, 600 times, you're bringing in 30,000 cash. And then you write the puts first because you're using margin to do this, and then you sell 5,000 shares because you've written the puts. You now sell the 5,000 shares. You've got the cash from the shares, the cash from the puts, a mountain of money. You're still sitting on 8,000 shares. And if the stock goes up to $22 a share, you've missed nothing. You've missed nothing. Your 8,000 shares are more valuable. Yeah. And those puts you wrote are going from 6-ish to 2-ish. And you're going to buy those back and write $25 cash secured puts for January 26 for another $6 or $7. You're going to add $4 or $5 cash to the 50 puts again. And that's bringing you another 20 to 25,000 additional capital. So you brought in 30 grand and you added 20 to 25 more to it. You now have 55,000 cash, 60,000 cash, plus the cash you got from selling the stock. You've got just as much money in your account as if you held all the shares. Your shares go up 5 in value, you're worth 65,000 more in dollars. If you sell 5,000 shares and write 50 cash secured puts, stock goes up. You're not up 65,000 on the stock, you're up 65,000 plus premium on the whole enchilada. So the 8,000 shares are up 40 grand, yeah. And the 50 cash secured puts have collapsed and you've rolled them into additional cash secured puts. And I think you're 20, 25,000 richer than if you just held the stock. Do the math yourself. Don't listen to me. Do the math yourself and see if I'm right or wrong. Or do this trade in a pretend account. You've got your regular account. Okay, open up a pretend account and now put in that account 13,000 shares or 8,000 shares and the cash for selling 5,000 of them around here, and write those 50 cash secured puts and see how your pretend account does against your real account and compare. What have you got to lose? It's a free trade to do these pretend trades. You can have pretend accounts and real accounts at the same time. Check it out. Again, I'm just a beggar, though. Okay, I'm an old beggar. That's all I am. Okay, don't listen to a word I say. I don't know what I'm talking about. Katie, I'm only here for the bagels. Thank you. Kent's mom says, I've been writing, Commander, I've been writing on Archer for a while as well. Bruce, check it out, please, as well as RXRX. Let me write that one down. RXRX. That one is from Kent. Okay. Let me look into that one too. Chase Rosita Parker, I'm number 107. Doug, I guess you're a beggar, I guess. That's what you are. Too funny. Callum, I have been watching Uncle Bruce for 40 plus months, but I have no proof. Great show, Uncle Bruce. I can't prove it to anybody, but I've been here for that long. Robert, number 110 for Uncle B. Thank you for these thumbs ups. Thank you, Mandu. Jeff wrote a $22 Rocket Lab Feb 28 cash secured puts on the dip yesterday. I got 81 cents each for those Rocket Lab puts. Giddy up, man. Giddy on up. Where are we at with this thing? Or where are we at? 8 minutes to go before we open. And Rocket Lab is $27.96. Is that about correct? Up 28 cents this morning. And you've written $28 cash secured puts that die in 3 weeks. So if the stock goes up, those go down. Absolutely interesting. Okay, their value, these 20. Sorry, you wrote 22s. Oh my God, yeah, you didn't do 28s. They're expiring on the 28th. You wrote 422s. Nice. Yeah, nice. They're going to die. Uncle Bruce, definitely dig into Archer. Nice premiums and volatility. Thank you for that. Flint, sorry, I'm late to the party. Lost power, playing from beginning. Wow, the love. Thank you, Uncle B and Auntie Jen. Yes, Flint Creek Soap Company, the official soap company of this channel. Right there. Go to flintcreeksoap.com. Help that lady out rebuilding a house. Come on. Thank you, everybody. The man can't wait. My 3 MPW 450 calls are going to be called away next Friday. I want that cash back. Interesting. Beach Boy, Flint, no excuses, please. Cashmere soaps rule. The man says $18 calls 3 weeks out on Sofi are 11 cents premium. So it's $11 a contract. Yeah, it's pennies. I think you can make more money in interest on your cash if you sold the stock and wrote puts, combine that together and pick up ETFs that track corporate bonds. You'll get 7-8% interest. You'll make more money in interest than you can make on these trades with no risk. It's just cash. I mean, it's a win-win-win. Stock goes up, you win. Flint, Beach Boy, I'm laughing, I'm crying. The man, me, I would write $16 covered calls with those shares. Let them get called and then go to cash secured puts. Well, each of us have our opinion on what someone else should do. Again, got to walk a mile in their shoes. I totally understand. It's all good. No hard feelings. Thank you all for being here. Are any of you reacting to my poll question of the day? I'm kind of curious about that. Would love to hear if any of you have any thoughts on that. Do let me know. Thank you again for all of you who've come through here to join us on this show. Some of you join me every day and have for years and years and years. I so appreciate it. Thank you for the so far the 123 thumbs ups. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Absolutely fabulous. Where am I here? Oh, here I am. I'm going now to member only commentary. Please become a member of this channel. Join this channel as a Chillin' member or Gold Bagel member, and you can comment on this show. Also, you can join me every Wednesday night, Primetime Live, 7 o'clock Eastern. All righty, there we go. We've got that done. We've now got members only mode. We have 263 people here. We've already had, by the way, 387 views of this show. Folks come in, they watch me from their home, then they hop into their car and they kick me on over there. Others watch me on their TV in the morning, then they commute to work and are listening to me off of their phones and other devices. And so my views keep climbing as the show goes on. And it's a fascinating thing to see after 24 or 48 hours, how many views each of one of my live streams generates. And again, I thank you all, whether you're here live or you're listening to me on the rerun at, say, double the speed. I appreciate everything that you do for us. It's wonderful, very humbling. And again, thank you. Let's see what's going on here. More commentary. Happy Friday. It's time to fill our pockets, says Mr. Premium of the Option. Bryson, TGIF. We're opening in 4 minutes. Lisa, what kind of Archer strikes and DTEs are people trading? Anybody want to answer that question for Lisa? Be the Casino. Happy Friday and have a good weekend, everybody. Make your money. Wing Commander, really looking forward to Bruce going on a tangent regarding Archer and RXRX on Monday. The man says $16 cover calls on Sofi 3 weeks out. You can get 40 cents for those. Wing Commander. Oh, and I've been a member for 42 months because, well, Bruce begs so well. I mean, how can you not be a member of his channel? The guy begs for it all the time. You got to give it to him. Wing Commander, Bruce is pretty much the only YouTuber I watch regularly. I thank you for that. Great show today. Thank you for your ideas on spreads. Rock and roll, Kent. Deep Value, Wing. Yep, me too. Thank you all so much. As I beg you for thumbs ups, and I beg you to become a member, and I beg you to become take the lessons of this channel, and I beg you to keep watching. And I also beg you, please make money in the market. Make more money than it costs you to be a Gold Bagel member. Make more money than you could possibly spend on every lesson I've produced. $3,600 at 200 a class. Make more than $3,600 and make more than $300 a year, and off you go. Make more money than it would cost you to have a one-on-one with me. Please make more than that, so that this beggar who begs all the time actually doesn't cost you money. Okay. But then who's paying for this? I mean, if you're making money watching me and you're throwing all this money at me like crazy, you're throwing a ridiculous amount of money at me, where's the money coming from? I don't know any of the people who are losing, and you're winning. Who are the losers? I don't know where they are. Maybe they're from the other channels. Maybe there's a bunch of people out there watching other channels about stocks are going to go to the moon. It's only a matter of time. It's been since 2020, but it's going to happen. Maybe those are the losers and you're the winners, and you're sharing some of your winnings with me here because you're just feeling sorry for me. I thank you for feeling sorry for me. I really appreciate it. I don't know. What can I say? We're at 129.32 on Nvidia, up 64 cents. There you go. Anyway, what else is going on here? Deep Value, number 130 now. Wing Commander. I put my baby girl in the stroller, put Bruce on, and I walk for 2 hours while writing options. Keeping me and my account healthy. I'm walking, I'm writing options, I'm with my kid. Hey, I like this gig here. Aurora, good morning, number 131 today. Thank you, Aurora. Free range, not too shabby, Wing Commander. That's not bad at all. Tom, that's the life, Wing Commander. One, you don't go to the moon without neat. That's right. You got to have knee emojis to go to the moon, and no one else is honoring the Knights of Knee except you guys are. Free range. Good morning, everybody. Touch grass. Let's rock, baby. Let's get this party started. We start trading in 1 minute. Our friend Larry Titus will be, as usual, very reliably ringing the bells for us. So we're ready to roll. We're ready to rock. Let's get this thing going. Thank you all very much for joining us, being part of this group of crazies. We love having you, and let's make you all a little bit or a lot richer than you are now. Yes, those of you trying to quit your day jobs, maybe credit spread writing is what you want to do. Those of you who want to grow your asset base, you're happy with your work, or you quit a long time ago and you're retired, but you have capital out there that you want to really compound and grow out, maybe cash secured put writing is the way to go. Take 100% of your account value and turn it into cash, and then add 30 to 40% additional cash to that cash, and haul interest on 140% of the dollars out there, making money on other people's money. Maybe that is your strategy. Not a bad idea. Did you see the poll question? Let's get to that quickly. The question of the day. I am getting daily interest from all the cash I have in my accounts, which is now more than $100 a month, $250 a month, more than $500 a month in interest, or more than $1,000 a month in interest. How many of you are earning interest income from cash balances that you've got in all the accounts you've got, your retirement accounts, your margin accounts, cash accounts, your TFSA accounts, your RSPs, your Roth IRAs, or whatever. Have you got cash in any of these accounts that you're bringing money in on? How much is that a month? Have you ever taken the time to figure it out? Some of you here, I know, in the last 3 months have been shocked to see how much money you could bring in interest by writing cash secured puts and picking up some ETFs that pay monthly interest, daily interest balances, monthly payouts. Some of you have been just blown away by how much is coming in. I'd like to know. So tell me, what do you got? So far, those who say I'm making more than 100 a month, 55% of you are saying I'm making more than 100 a month in interest. 250 a month, 16% of you. 500 a month in interest or more, 10%. And I'm making more than 1,000 a month interest on my money, Bruce. 19%, almost 1 in 5 of you are bringing in more than 1,000 a month in interest on your cash balances. This is massive, massive. If I'd asked this question 2 years ago, I don't even know if there'd be 120 people answering the darn question. There might be 30 of you answering the question, and most of you are saying, I'm bringing in 100, I'm bringing in 50 a month, I'm bringing in nickels and dimes. 1,000 or more a month in interest coming into some of your hands right now. 20% of you? Holy crap, that is huge. That is something else. I'm stoked, man. I am stoked to read that kind of reaction. I love it. Thank you all for joining me today and being here today. And every day you're here. Welcome all of you. The Dow is up, 30 to 50 points, kind of, sort of. 30 points. We're up 10 on S&P. We're up 54 on NASDAQ. It's green, but it's not like, yay, we're going to the moon. It's just green. It's not red. Good. Someone didn't say something that spooked the markets. That's a good thing right there. That's the first good thing we want to see. Thank you all. Thank you, Larry, for hitting the bells today. Boeing Tiger, neat. Rock on from Deep Value. Splayer, let's rock. I want money. James of the Misty Trees here with the knee emoji. So's Richard, Larry, Charlie, Stuart. They're all hitting the knee emojis. James of the Misty Tree. Lisa, yesterday I sold some Archer cash secured puts, $9 for March 7th for $1 premium. Lisa, James, thanks for the Archer cash secured put idea. Thank you. Thumbs up. There you go. Members sharing ideas with members. If you're a Gold Bagel member, you're a Chillin' member, you can comment now over here. We're live trading. You can tell me what you're up to. You can tell each other what you're up to, and you can share ideas with each other here on this channel. One of the benefits of being a Gold Bagel member, your thoughts can be shared. And hey, sometimes viewers tell me, I was doing this, I was doing that, and then I read a comment from so-and-so and what they were doing. I did that, and I made $5,000. Holy crap. Does it pay to be a Gold Bagel member? Yeah, no kidding. The ideas that I'm learning, the tricks I'm learning, the strategies that I'm picking up because I'm a member of this channel, it's priceless. It's $25 a month to be a Gold Bagel member, and I can get ideas like these that can make me $500, $1,000, $3,000, thousands of dollars in a week, in a month. What about the year? I bet you there are people here because they're Gold Bagel members making more than $50,000 a year because of the ideas they're getting from other Gold Bagel members. They share back and forth. Absolutely. Welcome to the party, pal. There's a party happening here. Why don't you join in? I'm just the host. I'm just the guy begging you to join us. Please come and join the party. Please come and join this channel and get rich. That's what I'm begging you for. I'm begging you to come in here, learn how to write options, and get richer. Please get richer. Please get more successful. Please enhance your life. Please. That's what I do. That's the kind of beggar I am. I guess I just upset people all the time. Just, asking you to be a smarter trader and a better trader. That's how I upset people, I guess. I guess that's what it is. Juan, neat. Corinne, Jeff, neat. Deep Value. Really good cash secured put option. Open interest on the Jan 26, 8 to 12 strikes. 70,000 open interest. Mandu number 5 and Nico. Neat. Here come the emojis. We're down 17, 18 on the Dow. No big deal. We're up 39 on Sofi, $15.19. ASTS 27.90, up 78 cents. Rocket Lab up $1.02. 28.70. GameStop up 11 cents. AI up 34. Nvidia up $1.40. Tesla up 118. Palantir up 102 to 112.30. MSTR up $15. 341. Costco down 91. Coinbase is up 888. What else is going on? Google down 44. Call credit spreads. Google, it's screaming at you. It's yelling at you. Even only down pennies. Great. Stay well ahead of the stock. Apple up 41 cents. Call credit spread. Broadcom up 298. Microsoft up 189. Intel down 14. Netflix up 270. Meta up 1058. EI Lilly up 545. Amazon down 549. Call credit spreads on Amazon. Hello? Is anybody home? Anybody here? What I'm begging you to do? I'm just begging you, aren't I? I'm just begging for it. What a guy. Oh my. SMCI up 185. Uber up 154. Adobe up 413. Cisco up 68. AMD down 74. Unity up 26. Enphase down 51. Giddy up. Spire up 41 cents. $18.86. Moderna down 18 cents. Pfizer is down 7. IBM up 182. HPQ up 31. Anybody home? Home Depot down 240. Vanek up 149. Goldman down 72. Boeing up 66. Nothing on Target. JP Morgan down 6. Walmart down 6. Very, very quiet there. Disney down 28 cents. American Airlines up 8. DraftKings up 21. We got AMC up a penny. Royal Caribbean up $2.06. There you go. There's the story. I'm sticking to it, kids. I'm just your professional beggar, begging for anything I can get from anyone who wants to listen. I guess that's what I am. I guess I have to resign myself to that, begging you to get rich. What the audacity of this YouTuber begging you guys to get richer. I mean, who is this guy? How dare you wish my success be better? How dare you, Bruce? Why don't you tell me to go to hell? I'd be much happier if you told me to go stuff it. I'd be a member right away if you did that. Oh, yes, I'd love the abuse. 146 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. Keep those thumbs ups coming in if you can find it. Find the button, hit that thing, and help me out. Thank you again for being here. Thank you for answering the question of the day. 128 of you have been brave enough to step up and say, Uncle Bruce, I have an answer for you on your question of the day. How much interest am I making from my cash balances? 20% say I make more than $1,000 a month in interest. 20% out of 129 of you. That's 26 people. Just out of 129, 26 of you making $1,000 a month or more in interest. That's something. I love seeing this. 500 a month to 1,000 a month, 10%. 250 a month to 500 a month, 16%. And 100 a month to 250 a month is what I'm generating, Bruce. 54% are saying that. So if you're bringing in 200 a month in interest, that's 2,400 a year. If you're bringing in 1,000 a month, that's 12,000 a year in interest that you're bringing in. That sure beats a dividend all to hell. Why take a 2.8% yield on a dividend-paying stock when you can get 5% from U.S. Treasury bills, or you can get 7 or 8% from U.S. corporate bonds? There are ETFs out there yielding some real nice yields here, paying monthly dividends, which is the interest. Not bad. Daily interest every month payable. Thank you very much, man. 130 results now. 21% say 1,000 or more every month is what I haul in. That's $33 a day if you divide that 1,000 into 30. $33 a day, 7 days a week, bringing in interest at 1,000 a month. If you're bringing in 10,000 a month, well, then that's $330 a day. That's 120,000 a year. Yeah, there are people who can live on that quite comfortably. Obviously, welcome to the new rich. Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for being here with me. Love you guys. Let's go, Doug. Neat, dude. Doug, you're a great beggar. You know that, Chad? Is anyone writing looking for ideas, credit spreads on TEM. See, there's another one, TEM. I got to check out this TEM. There are people who are doing the TEM trading. I got to figure that one out. Luca, neat. Charlie, Chad, I'm into the TEM. I got $30 long calls, cover calls written against it, and 60-58 put spreads that I wrote on Wednesday. So I'm going to write down here. I know Charlie's been talking about this a lot. Charlie number 2. C2. Aurora, neat. Doug, you're making me a lot of money. Please, Uncle Bruce, keep begging. Please, you're making me a lot of money. Keep begging. Every TEM is green in my account, says Charlie C2. Chad, thank you, Charlie. There you go. What about me? Don't you thank me at all? No, I thank Charlie. He's the one making you the money. Tom, TEM was Nancy Pelosi's latest option buy, by the way. So there you go. Good enough for Nancy. It's got to be good enough for all of you, I guess. There you go. 129.93 on Nvidia. It's trying to go to 130 a share. It was 117 a couple of days ago. So Nvidia seems to be doing all right. Should you be into call credit spreads on Nvidia? Maybe the 160 neighborhood, something like that. There it is. It's 130 right now. Maybe 160, 65 might be the neighborhood to be in. The Dow's up a point. Sofi up 46 cents to 15.26. Is the sell over? Is the sell thing over? Has the dip come and gone, and now we're popping up? We bought 1480 yesterday, 1470 yesterday. We're now 1524. SoFi seems to be reacting nicely. Up $1.03 on ASTS, 28.16. This thing is almost up $10 in a week and a half. They did a cap call financing. This stock is reacting very, very well. I gotta think some of you out there are just rubbing your hands together going, hey, STS cash secured puts are falling, baby. I like this game, Uncle Bruce. Rocket Lab up $1.27. It's almost at $29. GameStop is up 9, AI up 25 cents, Nvidia up $1.40. It's a green screen for me. The first page of my quotes are all green. Mark asks, is anyone writing on RGTI? What the heck is that one? There's another one. RGTI. Let me write that one down. That's Mark C. I don't know. Is there anything good on that one? I have no idea. Charlie, a TEM is a gift that keeps on giving. Thanks, Nancy Pelosi and Uncle Bruce. James of the Misty Tree. Oh, Lisa, I just realized you asked about Arch, and I was talking about Archer. Sorry for missing that. ARCH or AACHR. Which one are we talking about here, dude? Easy as pie. Ray, hey, Bruce, do you generally recommend long or short-term expires for cash secured puts on a stock like SoFi? Well, I mean, it depends on a couple of factors. If it's SoFi only you're asking me about, I have been begging my viewers to consider writing Jan 26s and taking in premium. Book value is one thing, but the second thing is premium over and above book value. That's where I've really been looking. So the 20s, if you can write them with a lot of time premium, or 17s, 22s, that's where you want to go. Now, if you want to do cash secured puts on something else, RI or AI, I should say, or GameStop or Rocket Lab, you have to figure out what's working for you. Now, maybe Jan 26s are the way to go with all of this stuff. Maybe you should only write 1 year out cash secured puts for as much premium as you can get, because you are a fan of the stock. You believe the stock's going higher. Deep down inside, you feel the shares will rise in value because of performance. Then go out a year and take massive premiums on top of book value, or just premiums, and watch the shrinkage work for you, and watch the stock price go up and enjoy the quicker shrinkage of your contracts. Roll again. Ray, what do you want? What is it you want to do other than just rock? What is it you want to do with the rest of your life? Giddy up, buddy. Juan, yes, right cash secured puts on RGTI. It's volatile, but it's a money machine, says Juan. Lisa, it was my typo, I think. I'm looking at Archer Aviation, says Lisa. Archer Aviation, okay. I'm going to write that down. Archer Aviation, all right. Splayer, I prefer, even if there's more volatility, to go there where I understand the business as a consumer or in space stuff. For example, due to passion, actually only 10 Rocket Lab, but 700 plus Canna stocks. There you go, Splayer. Anyway, I understand why I have to hold or why I can get bullish. This can help a lot with these stonks where I write. Mark, Uncle Bruce, one more to look at, please. INOD. What in the heck is that? INOD. Okay, Mark. C. Thank you, sir. There you go. I'm just making notes. I've got homework to do this weekend. I'll talk to you about these on Monday. See what you got. Any other suggestions out there? Are you guys playing any other stocks that I should be looking at, or giving you my 2 bits worth of advice? You let me know. Juan, Flint is another great one. Write those FTNT, not Flint. FTNT. FTNT. Okay, that is from Charlie C2. Okay. Thank you. Uncle Bruce is making his homework list for the weekend. James, okay, Lisa, phew, we had the right vibe, just not on the spelling. One, Flint, FTNT is expensive, but more solid. Deep value. Could you look at VAL, V-A-L-E, V-A-L-E. This is from Deep Value. Okay. There we go. I've got another one to look into. Splayer, Uncle Bruce, isn't there anything better to do in Palm Desert weekends than homework? Ed, how do I get into the Discord group? I've never used it. Well, if you're a Gold Bagel member, send me an email right over here. Send an email right here to brucefarman@hotmail.com and just say, I'd like to become part of the Discord group. I will then send you a link to get you over there. So there you go. If any of you out there would like to become part of the Discord family, send me an email. Tell me your Gold Bagel member name, if you're a Gold Bagel member, and I'll be happy to send you the link. Yeah, and you'll hang out with all those folks. Giddy up, kids. All right. One, QBTS, huge short interest. What on earth is that? QBTS, says Juan. Okay, something to look into there. Short interest, question mark. I'll look into that. Lisa, Logic says a company named Archer would use a ticker ARCH. I guess it doesn't apply here. There you go. Logic, markets. Sometimes it doesn't work. Welcome all to the party. We're up 44 on the Dow. We're up 15 on S&P, and we're up 59 on NASDAQ. Oil is up 68 cents. The SoFi shares are holding a 38-cent gain at $15.18. We got ASTS up $1.61 to $28.73. Rocket Lab up $1.70 now to $29.38. GameStop up 20 cents to $25. AI up 54 cents, $34.19. Nvidia trying to get back to 130, just under it with a 122 gain. Tesla is up today at 379 a share, 379.82 to be exact, up 551. Palantir up 219, 113.47. MSTR is up 1450, 339.99. So let's call it $334, $340, $340 for MSTR. Costco, $1,051, up 166. I wonder if there's a split coming for Costco. Are they going to do like a 5 for 1, bring it down to $200, or are they going to do a 10 for 1 and bring it down to 105? I don't know. Costco, a market cap of $466 billion. They're firing on all cylinders, trading at 61 times earnings, a little rich, but they're firing on all cylinders. What can I say? I'd love to see them offer in their dessert area. I'd love to see them offer tiramisu. Down here in the States, they only have the chocolate, what's that called? Loaf or something like that? Tuxedo cake. They have the tuxedo chocolate cake, and they've got the apple pie, and they make the cheesecake either plain or right now with cherries on top. Love that. But I'd love to see a tiramisu. That'd be kind of nice. What was that? Jennifer, is just showing up here. Jen, do you remember about a year ago or so? Maybe it's every March. I don't know. There's a festival here for the Latino community, and Costco was making a specific dessert for the Latina crowd. Do you remember the name of that dessert? It was so tasty. It came like a loaf.
Tres leche?
Oh, yeah. Was that what it was? Yeah, that it was creamy and
That's what my niece made.
it's delicious. Yeah, that's it. That.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's that called?
It's 3 milk. It's tres leche.
Tres leche. I can't wait for that to come out this year. Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Costco.
If there's a birthday or get together or a party, Mary always makes that.
They always make that. One.
So good.
Of course, Uber for me is the one to go to due to the hits it's taken lately. Beach Boy, Unity, S-O-U-N, sound S-O-U-N for Beach Boy. People are giving me homework for the weekend here. I've been asking for homework. And then RBLX, also Beach Boy asking about that one. An ASTS, Hoochie Mama says, Bobby Atkinson, I wrote 2 cash ticket puts for an average of $7.25. I got my buyback set at $3.25. 2 $20 puts on ASTS. Richard Carlin, good morning, Auntie Jen. Dude, good morning. Tres Leche Cake. Tres Leche, L-E-C-H-E. Tres Leche. I don't know how to pronounce it, but there it is. Juan, Tres Leche. You guys know what I'm talking about. Mark, Costco had tiramisu in the refrigerator case. Comes in a 4-pack. Yeah, they have those little glass things or something. Yeah, in Canada, they used to make a cake loaf of tiramisu. Incredibly beautiful, delicious. They stopped making it in Calgary. I just about freaked out. Unbelievable. And then they brought out something called tiramisu bowl. This round container about 6 inches deep. Tiramisu bowl. It's like 4 pounds. Delish, but yeah, no what? No lady fingers in there. Jen wasn't impressed with that. It was just the pudding. Still great, but yeah, could use more. That cake was nice. Anyway, there you go. Anyway, fun stuff. What else is going on? James, Sound Hound was doing great until the big dump after the Nvidia CEO said AI wants something else. Well, stocks come and go, and these small caps can get whacked. That's why you got to be careful with the small caps, because they lose their panache, and oops, all of a sudden the options crap out. Yes, I don't know. Boy. Anyway, there you go. That tiramisu was not as good as the Tres Leche, Uncle Bruce. Hey, look, I'm doing what I can, okay? It was good. This is great, okay? Go good to great, great to good. Hey, don't limit me just to a chocolate cake only, okay? I gotta maintain the, hey, variety is the spice of life,
Were you showing
I was
presents
showing that off today, yes. And
is that not the cutest little lunch bag
we
you ever had?
we love the Trader Joe bag, and we're so happy to see the mustard from Philippe. Back in the fridge it goes. Absolutely. Oh, we're looking forward to jumping into that this weekend. Absolutely. We're up 69 points, 70 points on the Dow now. S&P up 15.8, NASDAQ up 54. A little stronger improvement in the market. Okay, we're up 73 cents on oil right now. Dude, Uncle Bruce, you ever had Southern style banana pudding? If done right, it's over the top good. Southern style. Can you describe that to me? I know that on the tiramisu in Canada, with the log, they had that log of tiramisu. It had a lot of coffee flavor in there. Delicious. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They stopped making it. Unbelievable. My wife would ask me, when are you going back to Costco for the Tres Leche, she would say. Leche. When are you going back for the Tres Leche, she'd say. Yeah, because that's all you're good for, Juan. Get off your butt and get to Costco and bring me some dessert.
Well, it's one of those that's delightful to eat, but kind of pain to make.
Well, yeah.
It's involved.
Well, yeah, you buy stuff at Costco you wouldn't possibly make yourself. Hello? Tiramisu? Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. Anyway, there you go. Isn't the tiramisu in America made with grinded coffee beans, ground coffee beans? It could be Spler, it could be Beach Boy. Jen, don't let those weak confuse you with the cheapo imitations. Lemon pie rules. There
Did
you
you
go.
tell him what we saw the other day in the Walmart grocery store?
No, I did not say. You tell.
Well, they called it a lemon meringue pie. But it was like this big.
It's like 6 inches in
it was
diameter.
like this big. It was so tiny.
A pale imitation.
A child's pie.
A children's pie is what it is. Yes, that was a sad looking.
It stopped me in my tracks.
Jen stopped and went, "Oh, Beach Boy would not like this. This would not meet with his approval whatsoever." That's right. We check out lemon meringue pie around here, and we wonder what would Beach Boy think. Depeche espresso. That's what you need with the tiramisu. One. Then I would tease her with, "Keep an eye on my bagels." There you go. Don't forget about my bagels. Oh, there you go. Jen and I are going to go out, I think today, and we're going to do an experiment. We're going to head over to the Whole Foods store today, which some people know call it Whole Paycheck. They happen to have a 6-pack of sesame seed bagels available, and we might pick up one of those sesame seed 6-pack. So I might be attempting to eat some Whole Foods bagels that are sesame seed bagels right off the get-go. But right now I've got to finish my bagels from Costco, the plain bagels that we put roasted sesame seeds on anyway. And of course today is Friday and Jen is already on it. She's not even asking, "What do you want on your bagel today?" It's the automatic to the playbook right now, to the Welch's grape jelly. We're going right to the playbook.
Oh, we know.
Lorraine says, "I made banana bread yesterday. I put nuts and dried cranberry inside, and I also sprinkle some nuts on top."
There you go.
We buy the banana bread. They have banana bread now at Costco. They call it a banana loaf. And it's got, is it walnuts? Walnuts on top? What do they put on top of the banana bread? Pecans. They put pecans on top here. And it's pretty good. Enjoy a good slice of that with some butter. Yeah. Beach Boy says, regarding that the lemon pie you're talking about at Walmart, just say no. There, we did. Oh yeah, we just went to. This is not.
I was aghast.
She was outraged, not impressed.
What is that?
I mean, she was looking for a Walmart customer rep to say, "Do you have any idea who we talk to every day about this stuff? Are you out of your mind? We can't buy this. If he found out we had this in our house, we'd be in big trouble. We don't want to do that." Dude, all my stocks are going down, and I'm so happy because so are my calls. And my puts are shrinking too. Plus dividends coming in every month. I've got multiple cash streams coming in here, multiple cash machines. Giddy up. There we go, dude. Lorraine, Uncle Bruce, I put walnuts on mine. That's what I'm having with cheese for breakfast. Banana bread. Giddy up. Oh,
I highly recommend you slice it and toast it.
Slice it and toast it, Jen says, and then put it on top. Oh, Jen loves getting the banana bread, toasting it, and putting on top of that butter. She loves that. Yes.
I'm definitely a butter girl.
I'm a butter girl. She says.
If nothing else would keep me from not being vegetarian.
You don't put peanut butter on it.
No. Oh, cream cheese.
Cream cheese.
That's very good too.
On a cruise ship, she'll put on the cream cheese. Yeah.
I have a very nice recipe for banana muffins that you can make into banana bread.
Ooh, yeah.
But it's very good, and we just have to stop making it.
We just have to stop
Because
making it.
they're really just an excuse to have sugar and butter. But you call them banana, so you feel good.
You feel good because you call it banana, but there's a little bit of.
It's terrible.
Oh yeah, a little bit of sweetness in there. Dude, donation of $20. Get you some, Uncle Bruce and Auntie Jen. Get you some of that Oh, thank you so very much today, all of you who are here. Yeah, the begging pays off, as you can see. That's all he is a beggar. Let's give that a thumbs up, like right there. See if that it kicked in right there. And let's see, reply to dude face. Let's see if I can make this work here. If I can, there, is that where I do it? Okay. Banana. How do you spell banana? Two N's?
B-A-N-A-N-A.
B-A-N-A-N-A? No, just a bunch of A&A's. Okay.
Apples and bananas.
Banana bread
Apples and bananas.
or a lemon pie?
Apples and bananas.
Question mark. Banana bread or lemon pie? There's my answer there. Oh,
Well, those aren't
fantastic.
even close.
4 thumbs ups for Dude. Dude got 4 thumbs ups for making that $20 donation. Thank you, everybody, for throwing that at him.
You're talking two completely different items here.
What? Banana bread and lemon pie?
and
Oh,
banana.
well,
I mean,
yeah, I know. It's two different.
You'd have to give them the question. It is 10:30 on a Sunday morning. You were out late last night. What's it going to be? You're going straight to the butter and the banana bread. Your body just wants grease. Just grease.
Or you're going to bacon and eggs with a toasted bagel and
You're
liver
going to-
wurst on it.
You're going to A&W to get a teen burger.
Yeah, you're getting a burger with bacon on it and cheese on it and lettuce and tomato and mayo on it, and you're just trying to recover. The biggest hangover cure. You're going to In-N-Out, they're getting a double cheese with animal style grilled onions on it. You save me from myself. Save me, please. 7 thumbs ups now for Dude on that donation. Thank you, Dude. And thank you, everybody, for helping out. Costco and Whole Foods money. We got Whole Foods spending money coming in here. Whole paycheck money coming in for the beggar, the senior, the old beggar. Someone was very critical of me today, calling me an old beggar. Oh, they're probably saying that under their breath, maybe. I don't know. Giddy up, everybody. Thank you so very, very much for your support of this YouTuber. We now have on the thumbs up, on the thumbs up meter, 161 I last saw there, 161 thumbs ups. We're going for 200. Hopefully we'll hit that. 137 votes have come in on that poll question. Thank you for answering that one. 137 votes. Now, 21% of those people answering the poll question say, I'm making more than $1,000 a month in interest on my money. $1,000 a month or more in interest.
Isn't that delightful?
Isn't that amazing? That just blows my mind. I didn't want to do it on an annual because I thought, wow, that's kind of ridiculous. Why don't I just do a monthly question?
Yeah.
How much a month are you making? Because you can quickly look at your accounts and add how much interest you got paid for the last month. 1,000 or more. 21% of you saying 500 to 1,000, 10%. 250 a month to 500 a month, 15%. And 100 to 250 a month, 54% are saying I make between 100 and 250 a month in interest. That's $3.33 a day, up to about $8 a day in interest. 54% are saying that. This is awesome stuff. 1,000 or more is $33 a day or more in interest. Bruce, 33 a day or more in interest. 21%. That is about 26 of you, 27 of you. Wow, that is pretty impressive, I must say. Thank you for the thumbs ups, everybody, getting us to 200. We're creeping along, trying to get along here to 200. We've got 163 thumbs ups now. Much, much appreciated. Thank you all. And again, thank you, everybody, for being with us today. And thank you for giving a Dude 8 thumbs ups for his $20 donation to our Whole Foods spending account for today. At least we can walk in there with some comfort. We're going to make it. There you go. Thank you, guys. Giddy up, kids. Congratulations, class takers. And way to go. Those of you, any of you want to do one-on-ones with me, you let me know when you're ready. We'll set you up. and we'll kind of take it from there. All right, guys. Thank you. Yeah, the market was green a few minutes ago. It just turned suddenly red. The bagel is coming, but she's slow. Splair, damn, you have a gorgeous ideas today. Splair, Auntie Jen, can Uncle Bruce share in a Traveling with Bruce video just 2 to 3 minutes talking about your recipe, perhaps? Dude, you're making me hungry, man. Splair would love to try banana muffins. Stock Marcus with Bruce. Yeah, there's my comment right there. Okay, lemon or bread. What's the deal? Dude, just go with whatever looks the best. There you go. Free range depends on how much I've slept. Debbie B, she's right. Ed, Amazon Premium's dropping like a stone. Still okay to write call credit spreads. Ed, I missed the early boat today. David Queenan Splair just bought 4 banana nut muffins this morning. Better to be an old beggar than the young one who's not getting donations for reviews. There you go. Mark C, would dividends count as interest? Sure. Yeah, sure. Why not? Making money with your money. Let's go. Jeff, I watched 4 months while there was big volume and premiums on GameStop, but avoided it. Seems volume and premiums are all dried up right now. David saying sorry. Lorraine, banana muffins, add carrots. There you go. See? All kinds of ideas.
Part of the carrot conspiracy.
She's part of that carrot group. Full-blown conspiracy.
Carrot conspiracy.
Check out this
there you go.
Welch's grape jelly toasted bagel with
the measles. Look at all the spots in
with
it.
roasted sesame seeds on top. Oh my. This smells so good. Looks so good.
It does smell really good.
It's all good. Giddy up, y'all. Thank you for being here. What is this market going to do? The Nasdaq's down 100, S&P down 10, the Dow's down 66. We just a weird day today. It's a weird one here. 1505, 1506 on Sofi, up 26. ASTS up 65 cents. Rocket Lab up 128. GameStop up 15. AI up 68, and Nvidia up 87 cents. There you go. Welcome everybody to the program, and welcome to the party, pal. Let's try this bagel and see what we got. Nice and crunchy. Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good stuff, man. Let's go. Let's get this market going.
Crunchy enough?
I love it. Yeah.
Every day's kind of a crapshoot, you know.
Is it? Yeah. Very nice.
I wish they could hear the little birdies that are outside right now.
Oh,
They're just
singing away.
tweeting away.
Sun is breaking out behind me.
Little warblers.
Mm.
They're very lovely. Yeah, the sun is up. A little bit of a cloudy day.
So if I just jumped a nickel, 15.11, moving up. So if I moving up, I'm eating a bagel.
that's
Keep it going.
yeah. We were talking about that yesterday. It's true. It's ridiculous, but it's true. I think it has more to do with the time of day in the market than you think.
Maybe.
But
15.12.
we're taking absolutely credit.
We're going higher.
We're good.
Dow's only down 34 points. It's recovering too. There you go. Let's go, market.
The bagel being round, it encompasses the entire market.
Oh, okay.
Sounding hesitant.
15.12 on Sofi. Go, Sofi, go. A little bit of coffee, finishing my coffee up. Thank you all. You gotta love it. And the old man begs, and then he eats a bagel on the air. Unthinkable. No other YouTuber does this. They don't have the guts. Alex, Amazon. My Amazon condors got crushed. I bought back my 2 to 205 for 2 cents. 6 cent sticker is 6 cent stinker bid is in or sell in on the calls. 250.55s, $700 profit. I like this game, says Alex. Crushed it. It's going
I
good.
took crushed to be bad.
She
He
thought
meant
bad.
he
No, good. He
crushed it.
crushed it. Easy money on Amazon. Well done, Alex. Mm-mm. Oh man, this is good. So good. Amazon 229.64, down 9.20 a share. Those 250.55 calls, they're out of the money. 20 to $25. So they're falling. Nice job, Alex.
Taking the pounds. Take the pounds, Alex.
There's money in shrinkage. Definitely. Sweet ride. Keep it going, kids. Get richer. Very, very good. Very good. All righty. Dow is now still on the negative side, down 82 points. We got 167 thumbs ups. We need 33 for 200. 142 votes are in on the poll question. And we have 21% saying, 21% of the respondents are saying, I'm making more than $1,000 a month in interest, dividends on my cash balances and everything else. Well done, guys. Make your money make money. Make other people's money make you money. Even more important. Well done.
You don't have a poll on who's going to win this weekend?
No, I have the poll question on how much interest are they making?
Oh, that's
How rich are they getting?
good.
Oh, this is just delicious. So delicious. Well, where are we at now with the old Sofi? Sofi, $14.99, backing up a little bit. How dare it? How dare they? Hector, Uncle Bruce, the old beggar remark is now under your skin. Leave it behind you. This group knows of your value. Oh, thank you, Hector. I'm just having fun with it. It's my catchphrase of the day. Got people out there who just don't like Uncle Bruce, no matter what he does. They don't like him.
Okay, here's a question. Dan Aykroyd's character in the Blues Brothers.
Yeah.
What's his name in the Blues Brothers?
Elwood Blues, I believe.
Yeah. Very good. Helping the crossword puzzle.
There you go. His brother's name was Jake.
That's right, Jake and Elwood. Mm-hmm.
What was the nickname of the nun on the Blues Brothers? What did they call her? Trivia time.
No, something bad.
I'm waiting to see if anyone answers.
Mother.
What was the nickname they gave the nun on the movie The Blues Brothers?
And on the Blues Brothers, it could be anything.
What's the name of the actress that was John Belushi's ex-girlfriend that tried to shoot him up?
Well, that would be though.
This is for the channel. Say nothing.
Okay.
Let's see if anyone's listening to this show at all. Is there anybody here listening to me?
Or have they watched the Blues Brothers as much as they've watched Die Hard? It's coming back for you, baby.
The car broke. The engine broke down. I had a flat tire.
I can find a phone.
Please.
It's coming back for you, baby.
Baby, I was coming back for you. Honest to God.
Such a scumbag.
Mm.
So stupid.
Oh my. Alrighty. Hector Smith? No. James of the Mystery Tree. Carrie Fisher, that was the name of the girlfriend.
With her
AK-47 or whatever.
bazooka,
Automatic
a
weapon, rocket
flamethrower.
launcher. David, member for 45 months. Happy Friday, Bagel Familia. Thank you, David, so much. The nun was known as the Penguin. They referred to her as the Penguin. She had mystique powers. She could shoot the two boys down the stairs in their desks. They would just fall down the stairs in their desks. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Beautiful. What were the names of the FBI agents in Die Hard? What were their names?
No relation. No relation.
Mm. J-Boy. Carrie Fisher, right? Mm-hmm. Lisa Johnson? That's right.
No relation.
No relation. They were both named Johnson. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Splair, I've been a member for 46 months. Lucky 7th of February, so I joined the 46 months member alert. Thanks for all that you do for us. Uncle B, rock and roll. Jones, James the Mystery Johnson. That's right, Agent Johnson. This is the other Agent Johnson. No, we're not related.
No relation.
What was the name of the cop in Die Hard where his car got all shot up? What was it? The guy went and bought the Twinkies. What's his name?
Sorry.
Beach Boy. Uncle Bruce, your questions just make me think of Aretha singing Think. That's right.
That's right. In the diner.
What did Jake order at the diner that Aretha Franklin was running? What did he order to eat in her restaurant? Anybody remember?
Yeah, I knew you were going to ask that.
Trivia time. B. Dizzle says, I just closed out 20 Tesla 455, 450, February 14th expiry call spreads. They die next Friday. He just closed them out. Opened them for 15 cents on Wednesday. Just closed them for a nickel.
Wednesday to Friday.
2 days. Made $10 contract times 20, made $200.
Hello.
That is Whole Food spending money right there.
That's what that is right there. You get yourself out to Whole Foods.
There you go. There you go. Bobby, well, what did you say, Uncle Bruce? I wasn't listening. Danny, Big Johnson and Little Johnson. That's what they were. Al Powell. That's right. The cop was Al Powell. Sergeant Al Powell. That's right. B Tizzle. AI, what? 33.98 up 33 cents. Kent's mom. Kent will be bummed you're doing Die Hard trivia without him. He's at the gym right now. Beach Boy. Johnson and Johnson. Chad, 6 fried chickens and dry toast. I think he wanted 2 fried chickens and dry toast and a Coke.
Dry toast. What did you order?
And a Coke.
And
Just, you want any butter on that toast? No, just dry toast.
dry toast.
She goes to the back and tells her husband, there's a guy out here in a suit and a tie. He says he wants 2 fried chickens and dry toast. Elwood. That's Elwood.
Takes his apron off.
Jeff Glass, dry white toast. That's right. Dude, B Tizzle, the sniper, way to go. Beach Boy, 4 chickens and a Coke. Bobby, Carl Weathers was the copy, and Doug, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Bobby has been to a Diddy party. He's been to a Diddy party. Jeff, no, that was Elwood. Jake ordered 4 fried chickens and a Coke. Okay, there we go. 4 fried chickens and a Coke. Fried toast. Do you remember the name of the band that Elwood and Jake came to see at the Holiday Inn to get the band back together? Do you remember what those guys were called? They were playing in the lounge at the Holiday Inn with those red satin type jackets and black pants and the frilly shirts with bow ties. You remember what the band was called? What they called themselves? A little more trivia for the Blues Brothers.
You probably watched this movie too many times.
Oh my God. I'm just trying to think of some other trivia from these guys. Let's see. In Die Hard, the bad guys went down to the lobby to have a little shootout with the cops trying to break in the front door. And one of the bad guys was behind the counter with the chocolate bars in it. You remember what chocolate bar he stole to chomp on a chocolate bar while waiting? You remember what that chocolate bar was?
No, but someone paid big bucks to be that child.
Walter Young says Morris Day in the Times. No, that's not. No, that's not it. I don't think
I
so.
don't know how you remember this stuff.
Oh man. Nestle Crunch. Was it a Nestle Crunch bar? I'd love to hear other results. Anyone else?
No, these are hard ones.
Well, it's trivia. It's Die Hard, You love the movie Die Hard.
It would be like M&M's or Reese's or something.
Beach Boy. The Good Old Boys? No, that's not the one.
No,
No.
the good old boys are the other guys.
It was the other band trying to
The Western
play that
guys.
country place. Whoops, that was the Animal House, says Walter Young. Juan, Alex, that's a great play on Amazon. Wow, a quick 700 in your pocket. Way to
Right.
go. Tom, yes, Nestle Crunch. It was a Nestle Crunch bar, is what Tom is saying. There you go.
Nestle Crunch. Is that like sugar sponge? Is that what that is?
No. Nestle Crunch is just it's a chocolate bar with peanut bits in it, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think so. That's what we're thinking of.
Yeah.
Oh my. Let's see, what else can we come up with trivia? There we go. Crackle or Crunch, as Cannon on the Hill wants to know. Juan, Die Hard. Wow, great Sega. Great Sega.
Segway.
Great way, Sega game.
Segway.
Whatever it is. Great segue. James of the Misty Tree, chocolate bar with Rice Krispies. Maybe that's what it is.
That's what it is. Yes, that's what
See, there you go. Hans Gruber mentioned to the police his demands, and that he wanted to have certain members of the terrorist groups released from prison. And his brother looks at him, going, "What are you talking about?" And he pauses his little walkie-talkie and said, "I read about it in." What magazine was he reading this information about? I read about it in blah, blah, blah. There you go. Asian Dawn. I want the members of Asian Dawn released. Yes. What magazine did he read that information in? Harry, 89% profit. Cash secured puts. 116 expiring Feb 21. Is it worth waiting for expiration or take profit? What do you think, Uncle B? I would say time to run. Grab that. Time magazine? No, not Time magazine.
That was my guess.
No, there's another magazine. He may have mentioned Time magazine on one of his spiels, but there's another one that came up. That could have been Time magazine. That spiel. He was talking to Mr. Takagi about some business stuff, and he read about it in what magazine? More of a business magazine. Do you remember that one? Margin called says Face. I don't know what you're talking about there. No idea. Alex, thank you. Owen, thank you very much. There you go. Kids making money in the market. 15.18 on Sofi up 38. ASTS up 42. I'm now 32. Rocket Lab up 158. GameStop up a penny. AI up 71. There you go. Nvidia up 40 cents. Let's see, what else? MTTR up 7 cents, says Walter Young. Matterport is sneaking up again. 536 up 7 cents. Giddy up. Coinbase up 608. MSTR up 889. Palantir up $2+. It was Forbes magazine. I read about it in Forbes magazine. But I think on the Asian Dawn, I read about it in Time magazine. I think that's correct. His brother's looking at him. What is this crap you're talking about? I read about it in Time magazine. Oh, my. Ho, ho, ho. There you go. It's very interesting. Hans Gruber is named in Germany Jack Gruber. There were there scary, are they afraid of angry Germans over in Europe and the United States? We just, Hans Gruber. What a wonderful name. Yes, Hans Gruber. Oh, my.
Alan Rickman was great in everything.
Oh, man, wasn't he just fantastic?
I loved him in Galaxy Quest, another one of my favorite movies.
Galaxy Quest. If you haven't seen Galaxy Quest, oh, my God. You want to see...
Miners.
You want to see Alan Rickman be funny. Oh my God, was that a funny movie? Just so much fun. So much fun. Absolutely beautiful stuff.
It's a red thingy, the green thingy. I think we're the green thingy.
There's this red thingy coming to the green thingy, and I think we're the green thingy. Oh, no. Blair says, clearly Hans Gruber sounds better. It sounds much better than Jack Gruber. I mean, what the heck is that? Jack Gruber. Give me a break. 15.24 on your Sofi, going higher. I had my bagel. We're back up to 15.24 on your Sofi, up 43 cents. Giddy up. You got to love that. All righty. J-Boy, Galaxy Quest is in my top 3 favorites. Oh, yeah, that's a great movie. Be tizzled by Grabthar's hammer, by the sons of Warfan, you shall be avenged.
I'm not saying that stupid line again.
I love it when the kids come up to Alan Rickman at the beginning of the signing ceremony. By Grabthar's hammer, he goes, stop, don't. I don't want to hear that anymore. And the lead actor for Galaxy Quest is Tim Allen. His character, he's living in a beautiful house overlooking the Los Angeles hills, and
He's made all the money.
and Alan Rickman's character is living in a trailer. The Shakespearean actor, he's doing these weekend gigs in character from this show. Oh, he's hating it. Oh, it's so funny. I'm a serious actor, goddammit. Oh my God, Tim Allen having just a wonderful time. Oh yes. Murph and the Magic Tones. Yes. Murph and the Magic Tones. Jeff Glass, you nailed it. Oh, he was good in Dogma as well, says Bobby Atkinson. Dogma. Rickman. And Dogma. See, there you go. Oh my. Murph and the Magic Tones. That's right. They took the Cadillac, the shiny Cadillac that used to say Blues Brothers on it, and they painted over Murph and the Magic Tones using a spray can. Oh my god. Classic. What was the guitarist's name in that band? In the Blues Brothers band? What was his name? What was he known as? Does anybody know?
Like his real name?
In the band.
Okay.
Yeah. Anybody know the name of the guitar player in the band? He was in Murph and the Magic Tones. He was also in the Blues Brothers. What's that guy's name? I get you going. Rickman in the Robin Hood Prince of Thieves. Very funny. There you go. J-Boy, I want to see the original R-rated cut of Galaxy Quest. They cut out Tony Shalhoub's character's constant weed smoking and a lot of bad language. It's still perfect as it is, but that would be good to see that.
He's such a good character.
He was
There's
great.
another one who does so many different characters.
So
Totally
good.
believable in every one of them. Yeah.
Yep. What was the name of the guitar player in Murph and the Magic Tones and the Blues Brothers? What was his name? Giddy up, everybody. Beach Boy. Jeff Glass for the win. There you go. Oh, man. Wonderful stuff. Kids, thank you so much for joining me today and all this week. I think we have a holiday coming up soon. Not Monday coming up, but I think the next Monday, isn't it? President's Day. We'll be talking about that this coming week. We got President's Day coming up. Family Day in Alberta, where I come from. Time to get a mattress. President's Day. Time to buy a new mattress. Oh my goodness. Splair, just a short question out of curiosity. Is the market now scared every Friday due to Trump's presidency and the uncertainty of what he's doing? Every day the market is worried about this guy.
On the weekend, you have like 3 days, 3 nights, 2 days.
Yeah, you have time to worry about it. Free Rage, thank you, Uncle Bruce and Auntie Jen. Have a great weekend. Bagel Familia Splair. You, again, long weekend in 2 weeks. I think we have a long weekend coming up in a couple of Mondays. Yep. The guitarist's name in Matt and the Magic Tones, Matt Guitar Murphy.
Oh, that's right.
That was his name, Matt
That's Murph.
Guitar Murphy. And that was his real name in real life. And I believe the bass player was Bones Malone, if I'm not mistaken. I thought so. Here we are. Jeff Glass. Murph was the guitar player, but can't remember his name. Yeah. Matt Guitar Murphy. Yeah, baby. Giddy up. Yeah. Thank you all for joining us. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you here Monday morning. And if I have the urge to do a video over the weekend, I might pop one out. You never know. You have to keep your eye open. Gold Bagel members, thank you again for your unbelievable support of this channel. We love you. And get richer, everybody, please. I'm begging you, please. As an old beggar, I'm begging you. Would you mind, please, getting richer now? Writing options, please. Just get richer, okay? I'm tired of begging, but I'm begging you to get richer. Okay, kids? Charlie, thanks, Uncle Bruce. Have a great weekend, everybody. Charlie going, neat. Don't forget the knee emojis. Thanks, kids. Get just rich. Get ridiculously rich and throw your money around. There you go. There it is.
Go NFL.
Go NFL, says Jen. We'll talk about the Super Bowl, I guess, on Monday. Juan, neat. Thank you, Juan, and everybody. Have a wonderful time. Enjoy the time off. Hope you have decent weather where you are, or you're going to be safe wherever you are. And we'll be here Monday with you, and we'll compare notes. Family Day, Feb 17, Bruce. That's the Monday holiday for Splair. Sundays are paid here 50% more than the usual amount. I love it. Well, I love working Sundays. Beach Boy, neat, neat, neat. Splair, neat, neat, neat. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Indeed, we will. J Boy, neat, 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 neat. One. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. Yes, let's go NFL. J Boy, neat, 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 neat. Bobby, Matterport earnings Feb 18. I'm hoping they are purchased. That they are purchased that earnings. Well, we'll see what happens. Stuart, neat, 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 neat. There you go, kids. Thanks again. So it's Jen and I getting ready to say our goodbyes. Are you ready, Auntie Jen?
Oh, I was born ready.
She was born ready. Okay, well, in the meantime, in between time, this is Bruce and Auntie Jen saying goodbye from Rancho Mirage. 3, 2, 1. Bye!